I know you said you been rapping since you were about 9 years old. And you also alluded to the fact that you've been locked up a time or two in your life. When did you start getting into the streets?
I mean, you know, I was born in Harlem. I was raised in the project. So, you know, I grew up in that environment, you know what I'm saying? So I just, you know, I had, like anybody else, I had to adapt, you know what I'm saying? And I mean, I tried to get a job at an early age, but it just wasn't for me. So, you know what I mean? I did crazy shit, court robbery charges and drug charges and shit like that. Did my time, but honestly, it kind of like helped me straighten out, you know what I'm saying? And focus on what's important at a young age. It kind of like, you know what I mean, made me a grown man as far as, and at an early age, as far as mentally, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you know, just growing up in Harlem and being in my environment, you know what I mean, thinking young-minded, doing dumb shit. It was a point of time, I remember it was like the cool thing to go to jail, come home, brolic, braids. It's like, that was the thing, you know what I mean? But yeah, it was, you know, just looking back at it, coming home for the last time, doing my last bid, you know, it definitely was. But things happen for a reason as well. So maybe that helped me stay out of the real way. Like, you know, it could have went left.
Absolutely. Absolutely. How old was you at the first time that you got locked up?
My first bid, I was 13. And then I went to jail again.
Hold on. Slow down. How old?
I was, matter of fact, 12, because I went to the Blue, you remember the Blue Spofford in the Bronx?
Of course.
Yeah, the first Spofford. I was in the first Spofford.
Okay, so this shows you an OG, because Spofford ain't even up there no more.
Yeah, I'm 37. So, yeah, you know. But
yeah,
I'm still not know what I mean? I'm a young OG.
You're a young OG, but it showed you was doing your thing. If you say, yo, I was in Spofford, that's a whole, like right now, everybody in Horizon, they don't even know about Spofford.
I was just telling my man, I was in the Blue Spofford, the first one, and then I was actually there when they was closing down and they was opening Horizon. And what they did was they took everybody from the Blue Spofford, brung them to the barge. You know what the barge is, the boat.
Of course, yeah.
And we had to stay there for like 2 weeks, but they had us in the adolescent side away from the adults. And then when it was ready, they took us all to that shit was like a hotel. Horizon, they had not PlayStation, Dreamcast and all that. Like what? That shit was like
way different. It's way different from Spofford.
Way different from the first, from the Spofford. Yeah. But
okay, I gotta ask you, like 12, 13 years old, how did you even get, because at that age, unless you did something real, they giving you a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, but the slap on the
giving
wrist.
You programs.
Yeah, I was getting to that. Like I did ATD, I did K. If you've been in the system and at a young age, you know what I'm talking about. I fucked them all up, man. All the programs to the point where
serious?
To the point where I'm in the courtroom asking, because you know they be at the family court for juveniles. They'll show up to see who's qualified to be in programs. And I remember the last time before I did my first bid, I'm like, yo, they can't bring me back. Give me one more chance, man. Yo, bro, I did a program. I was called ATD. I did first I started from 8 to 8, from 8 in the morning to 8 at night in this program. And then I graduated to like 8 to 4. Did that whole program and then still got wrapped up. I was just doing dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I did the programs. Like they tried to help me, you know what I'm saying? But I remember being in junior high school and the security guard, he was a cop. He was just telling me like, yo, man, because I was robbing people. I'll be by myself, walking up to you like, yo, let me get some lunch money, man. Dolo, I don't know what was wrong with me.
So you was moving dolo.
Yeah, because the school I was going to, everybody that I went to the school for, I came in there in 6th grade. All my friends was at 8th grade by the time I got there. So after a year, they got out of there. So I'm just there dolo. And I remember I used to get caught for dumb shit. I remember security guard telling me like, yo, man, I see you getting locked up, man. And I don't see you doing just one bid. I see you doing 3 so you can learn your lesson. And I literally did 3 bids.
Damn. Okay, that first one, how long was it?
The first one I think was, they all was 18 months.
Okay, so you are literally 12, 13 years old and you doing 18 months.
Yeah, back to back. I come home on ankle bracelet, smoke weed, and step outside after hours, send them back. I'm in the Bronx. I'm in all facilities, bro. Like a lot of people.
Hold on. These wasn't even new charges. They just violating you and sending you back?
Yeah, because I remember my cousin was like, yo, let's go smoke in the hallway. Yo, nobody, nigga, that shit is right there, the box, you're not really going far. But they had the sensor at the door, so I can't step out. So it didn't matter if I went to the Bronx, to Queens, to Jersey. It's once I step foot out of the door, you gotta go back. And then I'm jammed up. It's not like a regular adult violation. I think I did like some more months, like 6 months in the Bronx. You know what I mean? But that, you know, it helped me. Like I feel like it made me who I am today. As far as, yeah, even with rap, you know what I mean? I met my guy Don Peter battling different people, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, even in jail though, I was kind of like in juvenile. My guy that was a CEO too back then, he was like a staff member. He'd run around with Murder Mook or whatever. He'll tell you like, you know, I was always rapping and I had staff members like, you know, a lot of y'all consider them like CEOs, but they call staff members in juvenile detention. They'll bring me to different houses, like and they not supposed to do that. Bring you to somebody else's crib because it's a safety.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's a safety thing. You could get killed. Yeah. Like they don't know who you got problems with.
I'm in Spalford going from house to house, battling different niggas.
Oh, and you said the COs was bringing you?
Yeah, they bringing me. You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, even when I met like my friends to this day, it's like I met them because they'll bring me to my house and they're like, oh, that's him. And then, you know what I mean? We'll get into it. You know what I'm saying? That was the era right there where even meeting T-Rex, it was like tension. It's like he rap, I rap. You know what I'm saying? Anybody I met, it was always like competitive. Even with Hell Rell, I met Hell Rell when he was down with a crew called damn, I'm gonna forget that shit. Yeah. DFL, D4L or something like Down for Life. It was Rell and French Montana. Shouts to French. And I bumped into Rell just by him being a rapper and spitting in the street and being hot. I met him in the studio and me and him went back and forth for like a whole hour. And then we didn't even get cool back then. We just rapped for hours and then he took off, I took off, and then later on down the line, he ended up getting with Cam before me, and it just so happened somebody linked me with Cam right after that. You know what I mean?
You know, you rapping and you're doing your thing early, right? And I definitely want to get to Cam and how you met him and really got part of the whole Dipset. But you just mentioned because when I think of you, I know you part of Dipset. Obviously, I think of that whole crew. But I know you and Hell Rell and 40 Cal, y'all got a whole different bond. You was cool with them before you even got down with Dipset, or was once y'all got down with Dipset, y'all became cool?
We became cool. No, I was cool with Rell before we signed to Cam. Because through Brazzy, we'll go to 145th and Rell was selling crack back then. He'll pull up, you know what I mean, and chill with us, rap with us. Jim will hop out, you know what I mean? That's when before Jim had money, he'll hop out, get in the cypher with us and shit. So, but once he got on, We Built This City, he got on the first Diplomat album. He was out of there, but he had to do a bid. And I ended up stepping up and, you know, they linked me with him. But yeah, I was cool with Rell first. And then I was super tight with Jewels as well. But then I met 40 down the line, right when they brung Bezel in. Shouts to Bezel. And yeah, we got cool because Cam had told him, like, you used to be that guy that I fucked with. Like, I got a new nigga, nobody fuck him. I put the house on him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so he, you know, it was a little tension between me and 40. It was always tension, bro. It's not no real shit, though. It's just competition. You know what I mean? Niggas will get mad at me because I'll be in Utah somewhere and ask to rap. not everybody want to rap every day. You know what I'm saying? All the time. But I'm up there. They like, yo, come on, man. You rapping for mad long. You know what I'm saying? But so it was always competitive. Even when I went up there with 40 or Rell, it's friendly competition. You know what I mean?